Hi everyone, I'm Naomi Moss and welcome to my Articulation Explain a Concept. Articulation is the creation of speech sound segments. A good start to understanding articulation is learning the source filter theory of sound production. This theory states that the vocal folds provide the sound source for voiced sounds, and then the cavities provide the filter that shapes the source into the sounds of speech. The cavities of speech include the oral cavity, the nasal cavity, and the pharynx. In this diagram, we can see these cavities. This is a side view of a person with the oral cavity in pink, nasal cavity in yellow, and the pharynx in blue. These cavities hold most of the articulators. Articulators are the structures that we bring together to help shape sound. They include parts of the body such as the lips, hard palate, soft palate, cheeks, mandible, teeth, and tongue. I want to put some extra focus on the hard palate at the top of the mouth and the soft palate at the upper back of the mouth, as these will be discussed more later in this video. Overall, all of these articulators interact with each other with the help of the muscles. An example of muscles moving an articulator is the muscles that move the velum. The velum is another word for soft palate. The velum is the structure that directs airflow through the oral or nasal cavity. The velum is raised during voiced oral sounds, directing the air through the oral cavity, and the velum is lowered during nasal sounds, which directs the air through the nasal cavity. The muscles that lower the velum are the palatoglossus muscle and the palatopharyngeus muscle. In this diagram, the palatoglossus is in orange and the palatopharyngeus is in pink. The muscles that raise the velum are the levator veli palatini muscle and the uvular muscle, which are shown in yellow and blue in this diagram. Now let's talk about an example of how your body articulates a certain sound. For example, say the word zoo. The Z sound in that word is shaped by many articulators at once. Firstly, your tongue is brought to the hard palate, which, if we remember from the diagram earlier, is the hard area at the top of your mouth. Another movement that helps this sound articulate is that your velum is raised, which directs air and sound through the mouth, with the help of the levator veli palatini muscle and the uvular muscle. And another characteristic of this sound is the noise being produced at the vocal folds. The vibrations traveling up through your pharynx into your oral cavity and interacting with your tongue and shape of mouth is how articulators helped create this Z sound. Thank you for listening to my Explain a Concept, and have a great day.